John Merrill in for the first time in this series for rookie Zeb Buium. Your opening faceoff is sponsored by the Richard Harris Law Firm. Game 5 is underway. Filip Gustavsson to play the dump in. Now Matt Boldy played over 33 minutes in Game 4, a franchise record for the Wild for a forward. Joel Eriksson, ex-wrist shot, fought off by Adin Hill. Brock Faber, a Minnesota defenseman so far in the series. Tomas Hertl out high, wrist shot, save made by Gustavsson. And he'll hold on that long-range wrist shot. Hertl looking for his 4th goal of the series. Not long after that, Jonas Brodin up the boards, out to center ice. Marcus Johansson, odd man if they can hurry. Johansson a chance, save Hill, and it broke off him and trickled wide. Johansson was up ice with Hartman on the odd man rush.
This Game 4 back in the lineup, and there's a little play, nice little chip out of the zone. That leads to the 2-on-1, and the shot goes under the right arm. Hill gets enough of that, and it trickles just wide on that far post. Well, good chance for the Wild.
Vinny Hinostroza came in for him in Game 4, but Johansson right back, and a great chance off the bat tonight. Puck sent down low by Freddie Gaudreau, save made by Hill. Now Eichel, pass picked off by Kaprizov, and Boldy lost it, but ends up in the stick of Eriksson Ek. Long wrist shot turned away by Hill. Stick on the far side, and Hartman able to move it out. Smith right back in as his line mates got onside. Barbashev for Hanifin. Hanifin throws it on net. Gustafsson able to hold the short side. Waugh. And to cut his way down low, put it through the crease, and Smith put it off the outside of the net. Kolesar and Karlsson drops it off. Eichel just hopping on, and a save Gustafsson. Eichel on the boards, lays it out high. Theodore snaps it around. Eichel lifts the stick of Kaprizov to spring it free for McNabb. And right back down to Karlsson. He'll keep it moving to Dorofeev. Dorofeev works his way up the wing. McNabb at the point. Long wrist shot. Save made Gustafsson. Karlsson in a battle down low. Out high to Boldy and around to Kaprizov into the middle. Eichel reads it. And he'll pick it off and skate it out. Up ice. Eichel trying to cut his way to the net. And Karlsson scores! What a setup! Eichel to Karlsson, short-handed!
Bernal starts, reads this play, takes away the slot. Now it's that powerful stride. Watch as he comes up the ice. Kaprizov there leans in, and then the pass to Karlsson for a wide open net. As Karlsson puts it in off a great individual play by Eichel, and the Golden Knights have the 1-0 lead.
In all 100 of their playoff games all time, and it's William Karlsson. And he picks up the short-handed goal, but Kaprizov scores! He comes right back! Kirill Kaprizov, 13 seconds later, on the power play, ties it.
As Minnesota comes into the zone entry right up high, able to keep it, and they're looking for the shot. And you see Hill's moving right to left, right between the pads. And Kaprizov, who's done it all series long, his 5th.
Kirill Kaprizov at 15 goals and 21 points now in 24 career playoff games. Son with a chance and a stick save Gustafsson. Tanner Pearson got in his first game of the series Saturday. Spurgeon wristing it down low off the post. Puck loose behind the net. It's a long-range wrist shot from Spurgeon that caught the iron. Kolesar runs it out. Right back in, Kaprizov with a wrist shot. Save Hill, rebound, swept out of danger by McNabb. And Faber across. Brodin, pass it in the middle, picked off by Eichel. Eichel looking to break. Driving wide. Pulls up, little self-pass in the corner. Out high, it's Stone with a drive, and he scores! Mark Stone with a bomb! His first of the series, and the Golden Knights lead 2-1.
Watch Eichel in the neutral zone. Wild coming out, great read, intercepts the pass, little chip. Now he's down in the corner. He's going to spin off Brodin, little self-pass. And then Stone right off the bench comes in, and how about Karlsson right in front? Traffic in front of Gustafsson. And the Golden Knights regain the lead. Great work by William Karlsson. You wonder if the Wild are taking a look at this on the bench.
Mark Stone was looking to end his
Minnesota
longest
is
stretch.
using their coach's challenge to determine if there was goaltender interference prior to the goal.
He initially moves, his feet in the blue paint, but Faber's got his stick wrapped around and hauls him down.
Yeah. You know, you think back to that.
To me, I don't see enough there on this one.
The non-challenge by Bruce Cassidy in Game 4, Shane.
Yeah.
And one of the main reasons was
so.
they felt that Shea Theodore had pushed Kaprizov into Hill.
Kind of feel the same here.
After a Minnesota coach's challenge, the ruling on the ice says it is a good goal. There was no goal coming in the field.
And it's a power play for the Golden Knights. Now Hurdle. Theodore straight away. Looking, shot, save Gustafson. Rebound loose to Hurdle. Carlson starts it out. Chips it by Merrill. Catches up to it. Carlson has a step and a save Gustafson.
Gustafson steers it aside. Oh, kind of under the arm, off the pad.
Broken up in the slot, and the Golden Knights will start it out. Eichel, rink wide to Dorofeev with Carlson. His shot, save Gustafson. Right back in comes Matt Zuccarello. Cross to Boldy. He holds it. Spurgeon with a drive, and that's blocked in front. That hurt. Whitecloud, save made by Kaprizov, and he covers it. After Whitecloud made the initial block.
Right out, here's the block, and it bounces over the stick of Waugh as it's scooped up by Kaprizov. He has such a knack for finding the loose pucks, and he hasn't missed much as he gets this one in on Hill and makes the save. Then Eck trying to dig at that as Hanifin down in front.
Theodore snaps it up the boards. Carlson back. Eichel gains the zone. Fighting through traffic. Put it on net. Save Gustafson. Rebound kicks to Hartman. And now delay a game. Golden Knights try to extend the lead. Stone down low. Off to Eichel. In the middle. Hurdle. Save made Gustafson. Now on high. Spurgeon. Middleton looking. His shot. Save Hill. Rebound. Save Hill on Gaudreau. He'll cover it. Couple of chances for the Wild.
Here's another look. Watch this first shot right out, and then Gaudreau, good job as he spins off Haig, and that puck comes right to him. Right at below the hash marks, and Hill fights that off with a glove hand, and then
Through center comes Rossi, trying to hit Kaprizov. Stone went down. Backdoor shot, save made by Hill on Foligno. Up through center ice, Boldy. Trying to cut to the inside on Haig. Hill holds on, and the puck squirts wide. Eichel starts it out. Through center. Pass it in the middle, taken away by Middleton. Up ahead to Eriksson Ek. Lead pass to Boldy. And a cut around Pietrangelo. Scores! Matt Boldy got a step and puts in his 5th of the series to tie the game.
on Alex Pietrangelo, this pass goes through everybody wide, and he just puts the shoulder down and chips it upstairs. The Wild have had about 4 golden opportunities here early in the third, and Boldy ties it up, his 5th of the postseason.
Matt Boldy, 3:31. Boldy and Waugh in the battle. And Boldy comes away with it. Trying to stuff it in. Hill holds tight. Barbashev settles it. Smith in behind the net, trying to thread the needle. This line that combined for the overtime winner in Game 4 off the stick of Barbashev. Barbashev with the steal. Check it. Oh, Waugh in front! And he couldn't get a clean shot away. It was Smith to Barbashev to Waugh.
And then Nick Waugh earlier, the open net, and it is blocked again. Brock Faber kind of healed the puck. Oh, look at the Southern Nevada Toyota Dealers instant replay as Faber comes crashing back. Waugh didn't get much on that, but Faber saved the goal.
For 12 minutes.
Well, Pavel Dorofeev went back to the Knights room. You'll see Howden out here now at the wall line.
Here's Hanifin, a wrist shot save. Fleury on it off the shoulder. Pinching in. Barbashev swatting at it. Hartman up ice. Hartman with Nyquist. Hartman breaking towards the net. Cuts in front. Score!
Here's the play. Watch as they're coming back. You can see. Want the defenseman to play the guy with the puck, but they don't.
On the ice is the goal.
Hartman just drives to the front of the net. The shot goes in. Off Hill. Off his knee, that's a good goal. There's no kicking motion there. They have to review it. But it goes off his knee. He kicks at it afterwards. So the Wild grab a late 3-2 lead here with 1:15 left.
Keel Murchison and C.J. Murray are the linesmen. They have the iPad. So the goal was good, no question about it. But did it come after an offside on Minnesota?
Well, we'll take a look. First look. It's hard to tell with Barbashev there. That puck is fully across before. I think it was Nyquist on the far side. Right there, it looks like he is across the blue line before that puck. That's a great shot right there. You can see behind Barbashev the white. That is a good catch.
And we have a decision.
After coach's challenge, the play was offside at 119. No goal.
Wow. For the VGK, and Shane mentioned big loss on the Vegas bench, their top goal scorer during the regular season. Puck sent towards the net, hit a leg, and Hill had to be alert. Faber shot blocked out of the zone, Valdor Field.
And on net is, I think Stone breaks up the play because he goes off his pad, and then Hill.
Battle behind the net, Howden in the mix. Polisar there too. Haig works it down. Pearson trying to find out, and he scores! Brett Howden wins the game, and the Golden Knights lead the series 3-2.
Next league, little chip and chase, get the puck into the zone, in on the forecheck. Tanner Pearson, who makes a tremendous pass at the end of this. You can see all three guys involved. Here's the play, it comes up the wall. There's Haig, keep it alive, back down, and Pearson, how about that pass? Little back pass out front to Howden, who makes no mistake. He goes glove side past Fleury. And a huge win here in Game 5, once again in overtime, as the Golden Knights grab the 3-2 lead.
Brett Howden becomes the first player in Golden Knights history to have 2 overtime winners as a member of the VGK at 4:05 of overtime. Brett Howden wins it. Jubilation on the Vegas bench.
I like the little push by Mark Stone on Bruce Cassidy on the bench. The excitement. Talk about emotions in this one, Dave.